This will be the quickest Q&A video ever. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. This is a Q&A video. I did do a post weeks ago stating that if you guys had any questions, please comment down and then I'll do a video addressing them, just because I want to give you a little piece of me, come and get to know me type of deal. Just so you guys know, I do post shorts and community posts from time to time, so please watch out for that as well. So this Q&A video, I've gotten 4 questions, okay, but they're good questions, and I have my phone here with me. Also, if you do hear a little hissing noise, it is the heat coming up in my room. As I mentioned before, it is a old house, a brick house, so if you are hearing a noise, that's what it is. If it does bother the audio, please let me know. I will try to film around it, but that will be hard because the heat comes on different points in times during the day. Like, it senses the temperature and then it comes on. So I apologize in advance for that. So I'm gonna get to the first question, but just so you guys know, all of those that I've gotten questions from have their own YouTube channel, so I'm gonna link all of them down below. First question: what handbag is your dream bag, and is there a particular reason why? Now, this was a hard one because I really had to think, and for something like this, it should be automatic because it's your dream bag. However, I like a lot of things, and sometimes I go in and out of what I like. So then I really decided to think. I was like, what have I always gone back to no matter what? And that has been Velextra. The Velextra Izide bag. I came across that bag, or came to know it, from Anisu Segunda. She is a YouTuber. I'll link her channel down below, and I love her content. She has introduced Velextra to her viewers among the lights of Joseph Duclos, Delvaux, Moina, and many more, and all of those are really good brands, but the one that I love the most, and the bag that pulls my heartstrings, is the Velextra Izide bag. Now, that bag on on Farfetch is about almost $4,000. I've never spent that amount of money on a bag ever. So that is definitely out of my price range. For a minute, I tossed and turned on whether or not that bag would work well in my closet. But then I got a few top handles, and one case in point is this Marni bag, which is almost similar in shape. This is more of a square shape. Meanwhile, the Izide is more of a trapezoidal shape, but same features, top handle, and it does have the extra D-rings for a crossbody, and I wore this heavily in the summer. So this just proved my point that if I were to get that bag, it would work in my closet because I already have a bag that kind of works in that same functionality. But nonetheless, that is my dream bag. Okay, the next question is, have you lived in another state? No. Never in my life have I ever moved out of New York, even for college. And honestly, as of late, I've been thinking, I've always said to myself and to others, I will only move out of New York if I was married, I'm settling down, and I'm gonna be there with someone pretty much. I guess I'm just scared to do that move on my own. But honestly, I did have a point in time, especially last year, where I was considering it, mainly because I was house hunting. Right now, I put a pause on that. I'm still saving, but I put a pause on that because of the market. I'm not willing to compromise so drastically just to appease, just to buy a purchase. I'm not willing to compromise and get something that I absolutely do not like just to buy. So I was considering, because I was so distraught with everything, to go to New Jersey. Nope. I couldn't do it. I couldn't pull the plug. And even there was a point in time where I was commuting. I was working in Connecticut, and I decided to commute back and forth from Brooklyn to Connecticut every single day, driving. A lot of miles on my car, by the way, driving to work rather than relocating. I'm a firm believer to not relocate just for your job, and it worked out that it was a good decision that I stood firm on that. But those are two instances where I could have potentially moved out of New York and lived in a different state, and I just couldn't do it. I really feel, even though family can be a lot, I do like to be close to my family. And if I'm moving to another state, it would have to be where family are near. Now, I don't have family in Jersey, but I do have family in Connecticut. Those states just didn't appeal to me enough for me to move. I'd rather stay in New York. I'm a New York girl at heart, I guess. If money was no issue, what overhyped item would you buy? Now, this one was a bit tricky as well, because there are times where certain trendy items I do like, and then I fall out of love for them. But as I said, I had to remain and think to myself, like, what have I always liked no matter what? And that is Chanel. I have some dupes in my closet purely because of the Chanel designs that I liked. And what I would get from Chanel is their classic flaps, but not in what you really think I would get it in. I don't like the caviar leather at all. The regular leather classic flaps, I feel like Aspinall of London will suffice it for me. Like, even if I had money, I would not get a black and gold classic flap in caviar leather, sorry. That would not suit me. I will get the Lottie from Aspinall of London, hands down. Perhaps some lambskin versions in some nice perfect colors, pastels, or even neutrals, like beige neutrals and ivories would work for me. But what I would want the utmost from them, and what I would buy hands down, is their tweed. There is this Chanel tweed bag. I saw it off of Hello Catwalk City, and she has it in an O case, if I'm not mistaken. And I've seen it in both a wallet on chain and also a mini rectangle flap. They're very hard to come by. Currently, right now, Fashionphile has just one, and it has the ribbon going through it. It has the nice ivories and whites and blacks. It just makes me think of winter. I think it looks super pretty. It's just, it's a beautiful bag. And there are other tweed combinations that Chanel has done that has really struck a chord with me, and I just didn't have the funds to buy it. Aspinall of London does do tweed from time to time. Not everything floats my boat, but I would say their designs and their threads and how it comes together, I haven't felt it in person, but from what I've seen offline, is the brand that comes the closest to Chanel. So I am going to try them out once I find or see a colorway that works for me, or that I like rather. But definitely, hands down, the overpriced or overhyped thing that I would buy from Chanel is their classic flaps tweed. Okay, last one is, what is your all-time favorite brand? You guys are killing me. I like a lot of things. This is, and as you can tell, this is a reoccurring problem with me. My channel is called Fashion Without Limitations because I'm not limiting myself to everything, because I'm gonna like most likely a lot of different things from different areas, different price points and everything. So this is really hard for me. However, I'm going to only limit it from what I decided to put my money down and buy. Not anything that was out of my price range or something that I looked at from afar or anything like that. What I have in my closet. And I would say my all-time favorite brand, I know you guys are gonna kill me for this one because I am a Coach girly and I love Coach a lot. But I would have to say Aspinall of London. I don't know. I feel like their designs, for the price point, the quality, everything, you're getting a really good product for your money. There's not a lot that Aspinall does that I don't like either. I just pick and choose as to what I'm willing to, you know, what works in my closet and I'm willing to spend my money on. It's see, now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like I should, you know what, I'm gonna bend the rules. I'm gonna name 3 all-time favorite brands. All-time favorite brands, here we go. Coach, Aspinall, and Tory Burch. Yeah, I would say those 3, mainly because if I were to get rid of everything else in my closet and just keep those brands, I would be happy. There will be some things that I may be missing for sure and, you know, have a heartache over, but I'll be pretty much content. You know, I would have everything that I would pretty much need. So yes, those are my choices, but I would say out of all the 3, the one that I would say utmost at the top is Aspinall of London. And why I say that is because, first thing first, in comparison to Tory Burch, Aspinall of London, and lately Coach has been putting their C logo on everything, and I know that's what a lot of brands are doing, but it's a kind of off-putting at times. And Tory Burch is notorious for it. Their double T logo, although it's cute and pretty, I do like it. Sometimes it can be overpowering for the bag. Aspinall of London just keeps it cute and simple. Aspinall of London etched into the hardware and very minimal, or they have it in the back side imprinted on it. That's simple enough for me. It's perfect. So it's just like it can work on a lot more levels, and it still has the wow factor at the same time. So yeah, that's why I would say Aspinall of London, but honestly I would want to include all 3. So yes guys, this concludes my video. Super quick. Well, at least I think it's supposed to be super quick, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want to have more of these discussions, if you guys have more questions, please comment down below and I'll do another one. Honestly, I only had 4 questions, which is fine, but I do want to have a more of an interactive session with my subscribers. I do love you guys. On top of my interest of fashion, the community is another reason why I keep doing this. So of course, please comment, tell me if you like this, should I keep doing this or not, and of course have a good day wherever you are. Bye.